Take that risk and try that thing that you always wanted to do. Take the risk. And I'm sure you've heard this for plenty of time from the book that you read, from the reels you've seen, from TikTok that you look at. It's everywhere. People say that you should take risks. Try what you want to do. Look, I know that in the past, you've always been kind of sheltered kid. You've always been kind of keeping to yourself. And I'm sure you think that's cool. You definitely think that's cool. You think, oh, you're some sort of main character who highest power. And when the time comes, oh, you review the whole thing. That's why you always stay silent. When you talk in class, when people talk in class, you just decide to stay silent. And you might think that's so cool. It's like many trait that you see it on a movie. Oh, the silent guy is always strongest. Oh, the people who have utmost strength never talk the most. That's true. But just make sure you don't mistake your silent as being respect for being powerful. Don't mistake that. Because you're using that as an excuse to be introverted. Sure, there's great leader who almost of the time stay silent in big meeting, big conference, or when you talk to him, they always stay silent. And the difference between being introverted and being someone who's confidently using his silent, and I know you mistake this multiple times. You're using it as an excuse to be introverted. The difference is that the one who use the silent uses to listen. But what you're doing right now is you're using your silent to avoid uncomfortable situation, not take any risk, and essentially just to hide behind your introverted self. So let me tell you this, alright? Instead of using your silent to hide behind it, there need to be a level that in confidence that you need to work up to completely use the silent great. That make any sense? So here's what I mean, alright? For example, if you were in a room and there were, say it's a party, there's a bunch of people in there, and you're just there standing in a corner looking at the life of the party, okay? And you probably don't know this, but there's multiple type of live party. There's the one that people always around and talk to, or there's like the one that's make the most noise. Both both control the people around them. Both gain attention from the people around them. But like I said, they completely uses two different. It's to the opposite. Two opposite end of the spectrum. And where do you fit in that spectrum? You might think that, oh, I'm more like the guy who doesn't talk a lot and people just surround him and become the life of the party. No, you're the guy in the corner who haven't talked to anyone, who haven't looked at anyone, who haven't introduced himself to anything. How do you expect people to go up to you and surround you and listen to what you have to say or share that thought with you? So the one that is confidently using his silence have learned how to become extroverted. They can speak, they can talk when they're in a social situation, and they've gotten to a point where they no longer need to say, oh, go around and entertain people. They have that confidence that kind of attract people. And personally, I don't think I have that for myself. And I'm 100% sure that you don't have that for yourself. So quit being the guy in the corner and start taking risks. Start going up to people, talking to people. You may think, oh, that break my whole silence mysterious. You, if that silent mysterious phase wherever you are does not serve you well, there's no point of having it. There's zero point. So tell me this. Would you rather be that guy in the corner or at least take a chance so that someday you can become the life of the party? And I'm not telling you to be the clown when you have to go dancing around. Be respectful. Look people in the eye and start talking to everyone that you see. Because for me, that's the biggest thing that changes my life. And sure, you are scared. I know you're scared. Start with saying hello. Start with, oh, how are you doing? Or start with, where am I? Start with something that you already say to your friend or something like that. How would you treat a friend? That's one thing I have learned. Treat all stranger like they're your friend. And treat all your friend like your family. And treat your family even more than that. Just take one step above of your relationship so it add more value to your life. It's always the more thing that you give and the more that you'll take back. If you treat a stranger like they're your friend, they'll automatically do the same. That's what I've been doing. Like I've talked to stranger like I've known them for 4 or 5 years. And that have helped me open up to a lot of stranger as well as learn a lot of things from different people. So look, take that risk, all right? Because at the end of the day, I know that you think, oh, my life is over. I fail. If I fail talking to this one girl, if I fail making this one friend, I'll be outcast. No, you won't. No matter what you do, you'll never be outcast. There will be a group for you no matter what. The outcasts will stick together. And no matter what you do, there will be always be people that are similar to you. For example, I know back when I was fifth grade, I thought anime was an unpopular thing. I really did. And it was a massive thing back in Vietnam before I moved here. And I spent all my life watching anime growing up because we didn't have much, I didn't watch much cartoon. So when I came to America, I started talking to a bunch of people, and then I was like, oh, no one knows anime. That's really, really weird. And guess what? After 4 or 5 times of talking to people, I found one that knows anime. Sure, they might not make it public, then they know anime because it was not a cool thing back in the day. But you will eventually find someone more close to you who tried the thing that you try, did the thing that you did, and failed the exact same way that you do. So you're not really that special. So take that risk and try things out, and maybe you'll reap the reward for it. I mean, not. So that's one thing that I want to tell you. Just take that risk. Start talking to people, and don't hide behind your silent, like some sort of cool shield. It really isn't. Okay, that's pretty much it for this video. Um, yeah, later.